Oh, what a morning. Oh, sorry, I've had the camera or the phone doing a bit of a time lapse, and I needed to get it before the battery ran out. So I legged it to the other side where I'd parked it and rushed back to the camera. Good morning. If you need to get up for sunrise at 4 o'clock on a Sunday morning, don't set your alarm for 4 o'clock on Saturday. Jesus, I had Andy shining a light through my tent at 4:15 this morning. I was so comfy and so warm. I'd not got a clue where I was. I went into total panic. Oh, so anyway, we've come out and the intention was to go to Lake Lynne with the boathouse and the tree. Well, we got there and the water was rippled, really wasn't feeling it at all. So we legged it up the mountainside, following the miner's path, to Lake Idwell, which you can see in the background. How phenomenal is that reflection? Oh. Now I've got an exposure doing at the moment, so I shall be back. Right, that's better. I was trying a long exposure. We had, as the sun's coming up, which is over here, we had it sort of splitting the hill into half. It was wonderful. So I did a couple of normal exposures and then I put the 10 stop on. Oh, this is amazing. It's great. The wind is now dropping. I really don't like rippled water, so I wanted the 10 stop on just to smooth it, but now the sun's come up, it seems to be dropping down. What a fabulous place. There's 3 people up here wild camping, and I can see this being a spot to come for a wild camp as well. It's a really easy path to get up. As I say, these miners are fabulous people. They've laid tracks. I'm sure if you want to go up to somewhere called the Devil's Kitchen, which is a bit further on from here, then you've got a bit of a scrabble. But to get here is absolutely fine. It took me 20 minutes, and I'm not the fastest of walkers. So anyway, I've been doing long exposures with the f-stop at about f9, f10. I've had the 10 stop and a couple of grads on just to even everything out. I'm hoping this is going to focus. You can see what I've been getting. Let's turn that back on again. If that's going to focus. There we go. Now that's just made my day. Now that was a 10 stop exposure, which was 97.9 seconds f10. I upped the ISO to 200 because I was having a few problems earlier. I'm going to bang that back down again. Oh, let's get you back in focus. That's better. But oh, how awesome is that? That's just incredible. Heaven! Oh, I promised I wouldn't sing again, didn't I? Oh, so yes, a very successful morning. Let's see if we can just whiz you through what we've got, if that's even beginning to focus. There we go. Oh, try again. It's quite difficult finding a composition initially that I was happy with. To tear ourselves away, and I'm hoping you can hear this over the noise of the waterfall. Say good morning, Andy. Say good morning. We've torn ourselves away from the Lynne at the top, and we've come down on our way back down to the car park and found this absolutely gorgeous waterfall with the mountains just peeking in at the top. So it's a really quick vlog. See if we can show you what I've got. Yep, so we've got the tree just poking up here, got a lovely waterfall coming down there, and the little bit of mountain showing at the top. I've got the polarizer on. I have got a 3 stop and 2 6 stops on to try and, let's get that focused again, that's it, to try and even out the sky, because as you can see it is considerably brighter than the rest of the area, and that works quite well. So in terms of what we did, I don't know if that's focusing yet. There we go. We got, where are we? 1/13 of a second f/14 ISO 200 on, and I'm shooting on the 10 to 20, which I've been doing most of the morning. Well, we've been having a little bit of a drive round, and one of the locations that I'd spotted on the map was this place, which is Lynne, Gwynant, I think it is. I'll put the name up anyway. Unfortunately, the wind had picked up considerably, so there were no reflection shots to be had. It was quite a decent sky, and the rain started about 10 minutes after I came down to this particular location. So I'll just try and give you a quick whiz round. I mean, it's still a beautifully quiet, peaceful place. It's a fishing lake. There's actually been there's a fisherman on the far side. And the light has really gone, although we have some blue sky coming up behind. But it is definitely a location that you need light. You really do need light on this one. But I had a good wander around and done a couple of shots. A very simple composition. Oh, let's just whiz you around there. I actually wanted to include this boathouse, which is a really dinky little boathouse, just one little boat inside it. It's quite a difficult place to get a composition, but essentially, there we go. We've got two boats there, and what you see there is essentially what I was shooting, except I'd actually got a bit more sky in up here, because we had some lovely stormy clouds. It is raining, we could see the rain coming over, not sure how long it's going to last for, but I was using the path that's leading in down here, the side of the boathouse just here, and then the two boats leading back to the mountains over the water with the lee 10 stop on. I shall pop it up for you. And now we've had a bit of lunch and we're going to shoot off. There's another lake just away up the road. I'll show you up this side of it. It's quite a steep walk up. It's a lovely view when you get up the top here. Whee! There we go. And the mountain you can see in front of you over here is apparently Snowdon, because he's got snow on the top. I'm entirely convinced that that's right, but there you go. But it's you can see the rain clouds coming in, so I'm not going to stay too long. I just thought I'd give you a quick look round so you can see what we've been up to. I'll pop the shot up that I've got.